With high school football season right around the corner, one team in our area is set to make a little history, starting their first ever varsity season. Valley News Live Sports reporter Jack Wallace introduces us to the Horace Hawks.
For the first time in school history, the varsity shades of black and gold helmets will paint the turf of Horace High School Stadium. And for head coach Harvey McMahon,
7, now we take off, right? It's almost like rocket, you know what I mean? Later motion.
He's patiently waited 3 long years for this moment.
The word that comes to mind is joy. You know, the stuff we've been through the last 2 years, and you get them out here and we're running varsity, JV, freshman, running a full football program. There's just a lot of joy to have with it. We're just starting. The work's just starting. So there's a lot of joy, but there's also an urgency to work hard.
And that urgency has extended out to the players too, nearly all underclassmen with a few juniors and no seniors. Coach McMahon says he tries to instill this fire in all his players.
It's kind of fun because you kind of get to set the tone for the program to be like what it's going to be in the future. They've treated us like a varsity all the way since our first year, so it's finally fun to finally be at the top.
McMahon knows his way around the gridiron, coaching at Fargo South High School for 3 years before his Horace stint, and earning 3 all-conference honors as a defensive lineman for Valley City State University.
You know, you can just tell he wants us to be great right away.
And Savoy, you're a sponge right now, dude. You're just watching and learning.
Because the way he's treated us since the start, because he came from a varsity program and he's treated us like one since day one.
And Coach knows that his high school is not only smaller, but much newer than its competition. In fact, by an average age of 95 years. So the focus remains on getting...
Hey, that looked good. Hey, those are good routes. Huddle up, Suze.
Coach McMahon has been at the helm in the last 2 seasons at Horace, the first the canceled COVID year, and the second still below the varsity level. So for all these young ball players, this is their first real shot at big league high school ball.
I've been wanting to play varsity sports
Did you talk to the trainer?
since I've been like 10 years old. I just love football and just happy to be out here.
This passion and drive is what Coach believes can separate his brigade from the daunting task of a full varsity schedule.
I'm going to tell them I'm proud of them. They deserve this moment. They've worked hard for it, and empty the tank. You know, you don't sell yourself short, and play reserved. And you go out there, you leave everything you got because, you know, dang it, you've earned it. I love it. Touchdown. Next play. Here we go. We're going to face a lot of adversity this year, but it's not enough adversity that we haven't already faced these last 2 years, starting a program in the middle of a pandemic. So if we stay together, we'll be fine.
With the Hawks, Jack Wallace, Valley News Live Sports.
Their first contest is set to be an EDC matchup on August 19th. The Hawks take a short trip to play the Fargo North Spartans in our opening weekend of high school.